I'm going to share with you today two of my favorite things. My love for editorial photography and a little behind the scenes footage. So Editorial, today we're shooting for Buffalo Magazine, Buffalo Spree Magazine I should say. Not Buffalo Magazine, it's a whole other publication, it's Buffalo Spree. Very fortunate to work with Buffalo Spree as they introduced me to people like this. Janna Willoughby-Lohr and her quote-unquote miracle worker, Becky Goldberg-Petty of Papercraft Miracles. These guys, these gals, these women are awesome. Their energy and their vibe and the product that they're creating is frankly quite counter to what I think people would think of when they think of Buffalo. Outsiders from wherever other markets will say, Miami, New York, Boston, LA, Chicago. Maybe not Chicago, they're kind of Rust Belty too. But in that post-industrial economy, Rust Belt cities around the Great Lakes, we tend to have this stigma of entropy and dying and decay. And, here we have Papercraft Miracles creating something, recycling material. The flowers here are from the backyard. The paper is recycled. The Papercraft Miracles does everything from handmade stationery to seed bombs. That's right. Reseeding the earth with flowers, right? What gets better than that? Letterpress greeting cards, handmade blank books, paper flowers, and they do workshops. And it's sustainable. See the solar panels there powering the entire enterprise. So, I think that this is, like I said, very counter to I think many people would think of Buffalo. We have this progressive company, progressive creative, usurping and recreating and retooling and making something, repurposing. And so I love it for that, and I love their energy. The shoot was great. And so, you get the assignment, you make the appointment, and you show up, right? Those are pretty key ingredients. But, with that, every assignment kind of has unknown variables, right? Like, I don't know much about them. They've never met me. And I've got to go in and attempt to represent this product and the process and what they do. And, it's kind of a joke I say with among my other creative friends, but, I shoot every time like it's my last time, like it's my last one, because, it might be, whether the publication decides to go in a different direction or I get injured or who knows. So it's very important to me that I try to put my best foot forward and get my best work and really represent the subject. And, best of all, you only have about an hour to do it, right? Typically these shoots don't run longer than an hour or thereabouts. And although they were most people are, I'm very fortunate or gracious with their time, give me their time and are patient. As you see me hunking around a light there, and maybe in some of these situations you could shoot ambient. But again, I want to try different things to try to reflect the creative activity bestowed upon me. So here we backlit the paper making process. I took a little submersible Lytra and submerged it and photographed that. We got some really cool shots there. I personally like to work with strobe, these little baby strobes, but they allow me to control the light a little bit more in a basement like this and freeze, as you can see there, the water droplets coming off the frame. But you got to work quickly, and I'm always trying to make that connection with people and understand what it is they do, and what drives them, and about their product and the process and their background. And these things are all critical to I think making good images and images that tell the story. So I say it. I've said it here, and I'll say it again. I am really in awe. I've been in Buffalo for about a little over 20 years. I'm not from the area, and the transformation that is taking place here through companies like Papercraft Miracles and many, many others is just phenomenal. The energy and the creativity and the poise and just the insight and vigor is what is changing the city and making us viable and making it a place that people want to live. There's a sense of community, and there's a sense of that something's happening, something special, something different, something new, something special, something old, something new. I don't know. I got off on a tangent there, but yeah, it's a phenomenal enterprise, and I'm always very appreciative that these businesses take a second out of their day, take an hour out of their day, take 2 hours out of their day to let me come in and represent them, and they even let me make some paper, as you can see here. So actually, those shots are pretty good. I don't know if I included one here, but yeah. So I got a hands-on experience of what it's like to make paper. So what other profession do you get to do that? Meet amazing, cool people, create images, and document a cultural shift in what once was and is now again a vibrant town, a vibrant community. And I am just, frankly, gleeful and appreciative and amazed to be a part of it. So thank you, Buffalo Spree, Janna Willoughby-Lohr, Becky Goldberg-Petty, and Chris Santucci for shooting this BTS. Thanks, guys.